All right, so this website, and I just did a search for social media for business 2019. Okay, I wanted to see what's out there, what's new, what's not. Our book, the ebook is old, things have already gone away. So this was a November of last year, but what social media platform should my business be on? And do you think, if you just look at that screenshot right there, I see Twitter, LinkedIn, Tumblr, Google, Flickr, Vine, I think that's that at the bottom. We already know that's gone. Do you think your business has to be on every platform? Would you recommend that as marketers? No. You're going to look at what's important for your target customer. If you're an admin at a small company and you have some role in this, you might say, you know what, we really need an Instagram. We should have an Instagram. And here's why. And if your superior or boss says, ah, that's for the kids. No, it's not. Let me show you. Here are some statistics why we need this. So on this article, which I will put in Blackboard as a link so you can look at it, as we get down here a little further, it asks some questions. Are you a B2B, business to business, or a B2C? So are you selling to consumers, or are you selling a product to another business that they're going to use to build something and go from there? So an example of a B2B in Sheboygan would be what used to be the JL French company, now is Nemac. You know, what goes on behind those doors? Anybody know what they build there or make there?
Nemac?
Nemac.
Engine? I don't know, C used to work
They may, I have no clue. What I know that they at least did was oil pans. Like, they did all the oil pans for Ford Motor Company. So if I needed an oil pan, I can't go into Nemac and buy one. They have accounts with Ford. They sell to Ford. So that's business to business. So as you drive down a main street, typically those are B2C. You're selling to consumers. As you get out on the fringes or in the business parks, they're B2B. They're selling to other businesses. If you ever go in an industrial park and I wonder what they do there, it's probably because you can't go in there and buy their product. They're selling it to somebody else that needs it as a raw product or something. So there's some of these that are better for one thing or another. One that's really good for business to business is LinkedIn, because that's a professional site, right? It's more your professional side of you, not your personal Facebook side. So who's your target audience? Here's some questions that'll help you figure that out if you haven't already. What's your overall social media goal? I want you to look at that when I share this. But here's some interesting demographics. So Facebook. Here are men and women in age groups, urban, suburban, and rural, and education levels. That might be interesting for you to know who's on Facebook, right? How should I use this for my company? They show you the same stats for Instagram, and for Twitter, and for Pinterest, and for LinkedIn, and YouTube. So I'll share this with you so you can also look at this when you're thinking about your social media. So let me tell you the end game here too. This week we're going to talk about all these kind of fringe social media options for business. Then we're going to talk about Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. And we're specifically going to make Facebook and Twitter accounts for your fake businesses and set those up with imagery and some practice posts. And then the final thing, the overall thing, is that you're going to make a social media, you're going to write, the final is a paper, but your final is going to be to present that the last day of class. So you're going to explain your company. You're going to show us your website, which you're going to tweak and keep adding to if needed. Some of you are done already. But why not add things like your blog that we've already done or your Animoto video that we've already done? Beef it up. Tell what social media you think is important to your business and then show. So from my website, I have links to my Facebook page. And when you click on it, it should go to this fake Facebook page that we will make next week or the week after. So it's going to be a paper on your full campaign for your business, social media, web, and then if you have a YouTube channel, you're going to have links to that. You're going to explain what you would put on your YouTube channel and why. How often you're going to keep your blog up, if that's important or if it's not important to your business. Like your landscape business, having a blog with helpful tips and tricks, that makes people trust you and want to come to you to buy stuff because you're not always selling. They're just going there to find out, like beekeeping, who knew, or how to test your soil, or why to test your soil, things like that. So you're going to put together a social media campaign for your specific business. So as we're researching this today, and presenting it, you're going to want to listen to what your classmates are sharing with you to think, ooh, that's one I better do. That makes sense for me. Okay? So I will share this, and then this is what you are being assigned